man.
Let me be the first one to tell you, okay? If you got friends in your life that don't share the password to their streaming network, them ain't your real friends. I swear to God.
So I'm gonna let you go ahead, finish.
They ain't your real friends, dog. Because my son was like, "You got HBO?" I said, "No, but James do." You got Peacock? I said, "No, but James do."
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Sooner or later we're gonna stop talking about this because I'm gonna let you know it's funny when you go over to your family member's house and they look at you and ask, "Hey James, I heard you got this."
Yeah.
James got what?
Yeah. It's a fight.
It's gonna get to that point where we gonna stop talking about like nothing. But I heard on the Just Acting Up show, you let your friends
so you let him. You let Michael do it. He don't know you like that. And
but he not your family. But so you mean sit there and tell me that you watch my show, but you don't promote it?
Yeah. But you caught that one scene though. That one scene stuck with your spirit. So
well. Good evening, good morning, and good night. You find yourself back here at the Just Acting Up show.
What is that you got in now?
Oh, I got some cough. You know, I needed a little bit more.
Chris, are you okay over there? What you got going on, Chris?
Oh, you know, kids can be so mean. You know, I was going to the store, and man, little punkhead kid.
Jaden has $1 bill, 1 quarter, and 2 pennies. How much money does he have? Jaden broke.
That ain't funny, man. That ain't funny. God damn it.
She recognized game. Yeah, buddy. I like her. She's raised right.
Kids are so mean.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Get out my bags, man. But you know, I did see something that did just cheer me up just now, because I don't care what I am in life, nothing will never make me put this on my head. That made me feel bad. Like I ain't looking ridiculous. At least my money may not be right, but I ain't looking ridiculous.
Now, to Shay, you do fashion. Would you like to share your input?
I would like to share my input.
How do you feel about that?
Let me just say that somebody had went too damn far. Okay. That's over the limit. Okay, I don't know what they was trying to do, but this is PF Chang's meet fashion show. I guess I don't know. They kind of put it together.
Yeah,
yeah, the PF Chang's fashion show happened, and they had people dressed up, and they had plates for PF Chang's on the head, and I think it was horrendous.
Like noodles and burritos. It's like two stuff that don't even go together.
Can you imagine how long they sat in that chair for that?
For that.
They wasn't even embarrassed. They was like this. They didn't want their face to be seen.
Can you imagine the boyfriend that waited for her to get finished? Pick her up after
we going out.
I mean, you can take it to the movies, right? You can just eat right off your head.
I swear to God. I remember my wife used to get those micro braids. Those things used to take forever. Can you imagine? You've been sitting there waiting for that?
And I need something stronger than this iced coffee right now.
God.
I need some tequila in this water bottle.
Man. Them birds
just acting up show, folks.
Them birds gonna get you.
Boy,
Yeah.
boy,
Them
that's
birds,
crazy.
yeah, them birds
No.
gonna get you. Don't step outside like that. Don't be inspired by foolishness, ladies and gentlemen.
When you
Ain't
come
much hope.
outside,
I'll
We
be
gotta.
scared to come.
hey,
He's just gonna
hey, she came. Hey, man, I'm finna kill him with this one.
Ain't nobody got an egg.
So much, man.
What's that called? Egg roll. Ain't nobody got an egg
Ain't
roll on
nobody
there.
got a number 4 at
Oh, that was an egg roll. I
PF.
thought that was a burrito.
That was
This stuffed burrito, man.
It was
and
kind of
dirty
big for an
rice.
egg roll.
burrito.
Ain't nobody.
Don't know what that
Whatever
was.
it is.
Can you
Any
imagine the
wrapped in
takedown?
anything.
Like they have to take that down. Who gonna take that down?
Too hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got a great show for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Besides that craziness we just saw right there. Sports
Yes.
news, some pastor news. Oh Lord, here we go. Entertainment news, all that and more. Y'all stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Just Acting Up Show. We appreciate y'all, man. Ooh, burritos, nacho, all that, man. I'm trying to, like I said, I need something strong in my cup. But you know what is? Always has and always will be. You coming back and watching the Just Acting Up Show and like, sharing, commenting.
Subscribe.
Hey,
Come on
man.
over. Join the family.
Hey,
We how did Tony Baker skit go? We welcome you.
we welcome
We
you.
welcome
We
you.
Let's start right there.
Oh man, oh my gosh, yeah, man. But two quick things before we get this thing on. First and foremost, before we start the show, we are aware of what's going on in Israel and everything, and we, you know how we are on our show. We want to talk about it, but it's some things that we just, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But we're just gonna put hearts and prayers on that whole situation. We know there are some people that are siding with what goes on over there, and some people that are. It's a lot going on. All right,
Yeah.
so to just show that we are acknowledging it, we all know what's going on. We're gonna send hearts and prayers to that side of the world right there, man.
Yeah, we're not siding with anybody, but we're praying for everybody.
Yeah.
Some heart on the other side of the world and over here too. So, but yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, hearts and prayers.
Yeah, we just hope the situation just gets better.
Yeah. So, and with that, going into this news, I like to get the heavier, deep news out. Talk about it first, then get into the entertainment side and everything. But we got to acknowledge this because this right here is just, this part right here is just even. I don't get it with these pastors and everything. And a Houston pastor is ordered to pay $2.45 million of them things after found liable for spreading germs of herpes, bro. Man, y'all, pastor,
That's nasty.
pastors, come on, now.
Okay, now who is this pastor?
Man. Let's see. They some Houston area assistant pastor. Let me see. Are they gonna give the name? Let me read through it real quick. I guess you gotta go through the bio, but pretty much saying that the jury verdict included, man, 1,450,000 in compensatory damages and 1 million in exemplary. My English, my English is kind of fumbling this morning, but he owed a lot of money in damages, resulting in a total of 2.5 million, which believes to be the largest ever awarded in Texas for a case of this nature.
He he got it.
Oh yeah,
He got it. They got it.
That's
That
crazy.
ain't. He
Yeah.
got it.
Oh yeah, he got it. I'm trying to get. They won't let me go to the link, but that's what I was trying to find, so that way I can say who the pastor is or whatever.
You
But-
know, not to get into it too much and not to mention no names because this ain't. I don't want to slander no one, but there is a
Right.
YouTube guy. I forgot his name. Where he do a lot of like documentaries and go into the in-depth details about how money flows and who's fraud and this and that and the third. Something like Tony the Closer. Shout out to Tony the Closer. He does a great job with that. But anyway, he went into details about like pastors
Mhm.
and how much they make in mega churches and this and that and the third. Bro, that 2.5 whatever, that's $2. That is literally $2 to compare how much they make a year.
These last $2.
Yeah, because they have a lot of tax exemptions from what I'm learning.
Right.
But I mean, again, we're not here to slander anybody.
Right.
And I feel like, with any job there comes responsibility, and with that job, it's a lot of big responsibility to be a servant. So a lot of different people, a lot of different entities. You can be around doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to the great good pastors out there spreading the good word and doing everything to help people. I know that's a lot as a man of God or a woman of God. Even some lady pastors out there as well too. I know y'all. We come to y'all for put our we putting our troubles on the Lord, and you setting it up and everything that goes in that department right there. But I also want to pray for the pastors that are going through some things, because I know everybody is human. Only God is the one that's omnipotent. So praying for the pastors. But thank y'all for what y'all do. If we've never heard anybody say thank y'all, we telling y'all thank you, appreciate y'all. For you bad pastors or whatever pastors y'all doing behind the dark, don't come to light, man. Y'all get your life right, brother or sister. Please get your life right. Stop doing them horrible things, man. Because you gotta. I know. Just please get your life right.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But and the SAG news, man. We already know that the writer's been taken care of. Cool. Bet. I'm sorry, I think of that Kevin Hart. bet. But yeah, man. So we already know the writer's been taken care of. Great, good, grand. But the actors, though.
Yeah, the actor. Shout out to all of the actors out there. It don't matter if you a background or whatever, you are an actor.
Yes.
An actor.
Yes. Distinguish.
That's right.
Yes. So yeah, man, I know they pretty much the people, the higher ups, they're like, they can give up that money. I'm pretty sure there is something behind the scenes that we don't know about, that they're waiting on to give us the type of funds that we need to carry on and pay for our live bills, pay for everything, man. We out here, we broke.
Yeah.
Y'all over there playing with people's emotions. So, man,
I think the biggest hurdle, is just that AI technology is what we're trying to figure out. The AI technology is a big piece of that, of them trying to figure that out using the actors' images.
Yeah.
Like we talked about last week, the movie that's coming out with what was that? Brightburn 2, and it's all AI.
Yeah, all of it is AI.
Yeah.
I ain't watching it. I'm on strike with them. I'm not watching that AI movie.
That's what I said.
I'm not watching it.
I'm not finna watch it because I'm telling you, if that movie becomes successful, because it's rumor, it's not. It was rumor, right? Was it confirmed that they was going to use?
I don't know if this was, I think it was rumor.
It was rumor, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, that does happen, right? Then, if that movie becomes successful,
that's gonna feed into what because they're gonna look at numbers. Yeah. Even if those movies that like it's number one in the box office, the next week it's no longer number one in the box office. They're gonna look at numbers. They're gonna take what they can show, and push it.
Yep.
And then every actor and actress that we had on the show that talked about this situation definitely expressed like we have to stick together for the AI thing, because when it comes to a point to where they feel like they don't need us anymore, because we can be easily replaced, that is something that we have to like attack. Like, no, we're needed. Yeah. You cannot get everything done with AI, and it's gonna take us hitting them in the pockets by not watching their movies that are completely AI.
I agree.
Yeah.
So the fight goes on, man.
Yep.
And the beat goes on. Hopefully, like, I ain't gonna lie. If I get out there on the picket line, bro, I'm gonna be wild now. Got there with signs and everything. Like say, got there with them like you a bottle girl.
No, like you trying to promote the car wash at the end of the corner.
Right, you gotta be that guy with that sign.
You gotta be with that, and then you gotta throw it behind your back. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Yeah,
do my dance.
Yeah, do the worm.
Yeah, I can do that. I can still do that. Surprisingly, my whole left side was hurting
I seen him do the worm. He did a pretty good worm. I don't know how he felt afterwards.
Man, I had to fake it till I make it, boy. I said I can't get as high as I used to. We gonna have to lose some weight. That little belly flop. When I hit the first time that belly go, bop.
Then you start thinking about all your life decisions. Like,
got up. They're like, yeah.
How did I come this far?
They're like, he changed.
It seemed like a good idea in the moment.
This is your conscience speaking, James.
Yeah. Like, God,
this is your conscience.
God, I'm
this
coming
is
home.
your conscience.
That's what I thought it was. Whole left side. The boy James was like, yay! The back of my head. Why'd I do this?
This is your next day.
Oh man, but yeah.
So look, somebody said Epsom salt is in your future.
Guess what? Hope that. Oh man, but yeah, and quick thing, real quick about the sports news. Mike, did you want to talk about your show?
Oh yeah, with the sports news. Yeah, Dak is a turnover machine. Dak gave
more than 10 turnovers.
I swear to God, Dak gave that ball up like the 49ers was an extension of the Cowboys, but that's another story for another day. The Texans lost. Would you like to comment, Chris? Because you did all that jibber jabber last weekend.
It was a great game.
Okay, we gotta keep it going. So but the Steelers won.
Oh man,
Steelers won, and Dylan Brooks, he got ejected quick.
But he did better in his second preseason game.
They gave that man all that money just to get ejected. Well, it's only preseason.
It's only
whatever.
preseason. They're like, take that as a warning.
Take that as a warning.
Sit down somewhere.
Okay, yeah, preseason NBA is doing very well, and then also too, guess what? The Astros is in the playoffs. Yay!
Let me tell y'all,
well, they was already in the playoffs.
I love the Astros, and I'm so proud of them. Go Astros!
Go Astros! It's number seven for the franchise. Very good. I hope we go to the World Series and win it all, and have bad traffic in the parade, and whoop, there it is. That is Mike Sports real quick. And also the Texans lost. I already said that. Keep it pushing.
And be sure to check out more of Mike and his sports talk on Chasing W's with Mike. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Chasing W's with Mike. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate that, Mike, for that quick drop. And last but not least, before we get up out of here, Toys R Us making a comeback. And I know they was talking about like no more Toys R Us. What about the kids in their future? What about the kids and their toys? Well, look, listen, man. Listen. 6 years after going bankrupt, Toys R Us will now open 24 stores. For all y'all who was complaining about it, because you don't never complain about it until it's gone.
Till it's gone.
It's me when I'm dead and gone.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm happy they're back.
Yeah.
Ooh. That made Christmas shopping easy.
One-stop
you know what I'm saying? You go one store, boom, get all the kids' toys, and you done.
One-stop shop.
Yeah.
Don't shop till you drop. Kids will go in there and spaz out.
Yeah, they go crazy. Oh my God.
They come running all over the store.
Yeah.
What's that Kevin Hart joke when the kid, you trying to get the kid out of play mode? Oh, daddy. Like, sit down.
Let me tell y'all something. My twins, they love toys. They like Barbie dolls and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They have never been to Toys R Us.
Oh, they gonna.
So because they're 8, so like they were they were babies when it closed, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, right? So I'm ready to take them into Toys R Us, because when we talk about toys, the 2 stores they asked me about, Target and Walmart. So
yeah,
they'd be like, "We're going to Target or we're going to Walmart?"
they finna.
Oh yeah.
Kid
when
in the
I
store.
take them into Toys R Us, oh my goodness, they
It's like sensory overload. Cannot compute.
they're gonna have a system overload.
They gonna go crazy.
They would have like whole aisles.
I want this. I want this.
Yes, like they had it, and then it was so organized. Like you could go to the aisle you needed, and like everything you needed is on that aisle. So
yeah,
when I take them to that Barbie aisle, pray for me. Pray for my pocketbook.
I'm praying for you. And
Yeah.
also for you people that ain't out there, people came and talk. For people out there who don't got a job, might well go look into that Toys R Us holiday season.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna work the hell out of you.
Yeah. They
Them
gonna
and
need you.
Amazon.
To tell that cousin that been laying on your couch that ain't got no job. I can't find a job. Something go Toys R Us.
You ain't
They
doing
pay
nothing
pretty
anyway.
good too. I remember they pay pretty good. I don't know what that pay gonna be this time, but they pay pretty good at Toys R Us.
All right, y'all. About to go ahead and get in the Critics Corner. Don't go nowhere. Stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. Welcome to the Critics Corner, where we talk about entertainment news. But before getting into entertainment news, two things drop. Jarvis VIP room, ladies and gentlemen, where we do more in-depth analysis of your favorite movies and TV shows. And like I said, the strike is going on. There are some shows that I gotta watch. Been working. I'm a hard-working man who works for the man. I'm tired of working for the man. But it's gonna be all right, man, because we're gonna talk about a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows that's coming out to the theater or TV show, television show near you. And keep watching. So also one more drop. Yeah, we've been talking about we got to get ourselves a sponsor or two. So I'm like, let us start with your family. Lynn's Cuisine, that's my mama right there, my mother-in-law right there, man. Thank you, mom. But yeah, man, my mother. She's talking about Lynn's Cuisine, man. And when I say she can cook her off, I can't say the A word because she's gonna probably try to give me a whooping. I don't got time for it. I'm a grown man. I ain't got time to get a whooping. But yeah, man, when I say mama throw down. She from New Orleans. You know them New Orleans people know how to cook now.
Your mama from New Orleans?
Yeah, my mama, my real mama, she's from Houston. But my mama, my mother-in-law, my mama, she's my mama.
Miss Lynn.
I'm confused.
Oh,
My mama.
mama. All right, bubblegum.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Mhm.
I got you.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to Mama Lynn, man. She's out there. She's cooking up Lynn's Cuisine. Very delicious food. Getting the menu ready. She already has the menu ready. She's gonna be sending that to me real soon, so that way I can show y'all what she can cook, what she can do up in the kitchen, man. Like I said, people from New Orleans, they know how to throw down. Mike talk about it all the time. Chris talk about it all the time. Shay talk about it all the time. I talk about it all the time. So yeah, man, Lynn's Cuisine.
Make it happen.
So
Nice.
yeah, man. So let's go ahead and get into this Critics Corner. Now, let's talk about this first. Netflix. They open is it a store now? You said?
Yeah. So Netflix is planning to open up new destinations stores where guests can come in, they can dine, they can shop, and be immersed in themed experiences based on platforms, TV shows, and movies, popular TV shows and movies.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're planning on opening at least 2 stores in America by 2025. New York is one of the cities. I know they're also talking about doing a location in Tokyo and Mexico City as well as potential hubs for the destination. And it'll be known as Netflix House.
Netflix House. Okay.
Netflix House. Yeah, that's why the subscriptions don't went up.
They doing too much.
That's why they don't went up.
They doing too much. But that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. But I mean,
Yeah, well,
Netflix. Are you trying to be at AMC theater?
Netflix,
What are you
It's like they're competing also with theme parks in a way too.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be like $30 a month.
I'm canceling Hulu.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hulu,
Be
what it
honest.
do?
So that's when we gotta have those dedicated lines. Like we got a system here. Okay, James, you take on the Netflix.
Yeah,
Mike,
boy.
take the Hulu. I'll get the Disney.
That's right.
Okay? You get the Apple.
Man,
Let me be the first one to tell you, okay?
And we share.
If
Hold on.
if you got friends in your life that don't share the password to their streaming network, them ain't your real friends. I swear to God.
So I'm gonna let you go ahead, finish. Mike.
They ain't your real friends, dog. Because my son was like, "You got HBO?" I said, "No, but James do." You got Peacock? I said, "No, but James."
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Sooner or later we're gonna stop talking about this because I'm gonna let you know it's funny when you go over to your family member's house and they look at you and ask, "Hey James, I heard you got this."
Yeah.
James got what?
Yeah. It's a fight.
It's gonna get to that point where we gonna stop talking about like nothing. But I heard on the Just Acting Up show, you let your friends
so you let him. You let Michael do it. He don't know you like that. And
but he not your family. But so you mean sit there and tell me that you watch my show, but you don't promote it?
Yeah. But you caught that one scene though. That one scene stuck with your spirit. So
But listen, let me tell y'all something, okay? I don't have no passwords to nobody's stuff. So am I a real friend or not?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bye, y'all.
They in the group chat.
Yeah, no, where you go? Where you going, Mike?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got power of none of them subscriptions. You got to talk to them.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this
it's in the group chat. That's all I can say. It's in the group chat.
We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna put it in the group
search button and look up. You'll find it. I'm
gonna put it in the group chat.
We gotta protect the group chat at all time. I see that now.
Yeah, I gotta put it in the
very
group chat.
serious information in the group chat.
Yeah, there is serious.
There you go.
Yeah, there's high tech secrets.
Top secret of the world. Correct. Family members come to me. Well, James, I heard James got HBO Max. What, man? Y'all don't even call me.
This is water. That's a good evaluation of your friends.
Go, James, go ahead and put it on so all the family can watch. Over there, watch. Look at that.
Yeah, then you put it on and you leave it on and you forgot, and then they own your stuff. That's how I called my sister-in-law. That's why I put a PIN number on that joker, like I'm going to the ATM on Netflix, like every day. I swear to God.
It's not that serious.
It is.
Be in the middle of the show.
I may not watch it all month, but the 1 month I want to watch it, I want to watch it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's when you finally get that text call. Hey man, you change your password. How you get my?
How you get my?
But listen, does it have this thing on there where like a certain amount of people can watch?
Yeah, that's how I call
somebody off.
That's
you
how
have so many accounts under those.
Yeah.
5 or 6 accounts.
So how many can you have on Netflix? I thought like after a certain amount
they changed it, so you can't. I think it's only 1 to 2 or something. Maybe I don't know if you can even share Netflix no more.
It's
everybody
2.
else. It's 2.
It's 2 because that's how I called my sister-in-law. My wife was in the living room watching Netflix, and I wanted to watch Netflix. And they like, oh, you can't go in. It's too many people. I'm like, who's all on the Netflix account? My wife said she the only one. My son was in there playing video games, and it shows what that other person is watching. And I'm like, my sister-in-law likes that show. That's how I found out. And I put a PIN number on there. It's been on there for years now. I called her.
You hit her with
kicked off.
You gotta get your own.
Yeah, you gotta get your own.
You about to cause a sister rivalry.
Deception. And I called her. You own a Netflix account?
Yeah.
Get off.
Start charging.
She calls your wife. I hate your husband.
Yeah.
I was about to finish the whole
Netflix account.
That episode ended off on the cliffhanger.
Yeah, she over there watching the Parkers. I'm like, who the hell watching the Parkers?
Nikki Parker?
Oh man, tell you boy. Yeah, man. But man, you start charging these people, man. But but getting into other news. Eddie Murphy is back at it again, man. Candy Cane Lane coming out later on this year. Yeah. We love Eddie, man.
Yes.
He's at that other part of his career where, when he was really, really hot, leave, chill, enjoy life, raise his kids. Now he came back over the years. It's like ever since he came back, he's been dropping like 1 or 2 hits.
It was Dolomite first, and I still haven't seen Dolomite. Don't judge me.
Oh man. Yeah. Wait, down in the jungle deep.
Man, that's such a good movie. It's such, because he goes the take he took on Dolomite, I really like, because it was like a very inspiring. So he didn't take no for an answer, Like the way he told the story was very well written. But yeah, he's been in his bag, lately. I felt like once he finished his contract, because he was under some studio contract where he had to do so many movies, and so yeah. But now he's not like under a certain contract now, so now he's free to kind of do the projects he really want to do.
That's dope. I love it too.
Yeah.
Love it, man. And staying in that Christmas field right there. Like we all say, we watch cartoons. Yeah, I'm still a big old adult kid. I don't care, whatever. But when it comes to Batman, yeah, I'm probably be front center. So,
Mhm.
Merry Little Batman coming out December 8th. Looks like it's gonna be telling a little cartoon story of Batman and his son Damien. That's cute. That's a little adorable little picture right there. Batman and his son Damien with the bat suit on. But if you
Hmm.
comic book reader, no Damien. I ain't gonna- for all you who've been sleeping on me for rock for over the years, Damien is the real son of Batman, and he's supposed to be taking on the mantle when you get older, but you have to go through some things. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna look at it. Like
Merry Christmas. I'm Batman.
the
When all else
Batmobile,
fail, DC go to Batman.
Yeah, I told. Didn't I say that's they
You
fail?
did say that. You did say that.
Mhm.
the Batmobile lost his wheel. The Joker got away. Sorry. Yeah, man.
I'm not feeling that.
Sorry, sir.
That was just out the blue. Just
I'm sleep deprived. That's why I got the coffee. Oh man. But getting into some other news, this surprised me right here. Whoopi Goldberg said she is a fan of I guess it's the Netflix version of One Piece. If you don't know what One Piece is, it's an anime cartoon. Pirates, Luffy stretches like Mr. Fantastic and does other powers. You know how it is with these animes. But they actually saying that this Netflix version actually got it right with the anime, and I'm surprised because they've been hit and missing, but they finally started to turn for the better. So that's what's up, man. And Whoopi Goldberg said it on the show she's a part of. What's that show she's a part of? Is it
The View.
The View?
The View.
Yeah. So hey, y'all made mainstream, man. Shout out to y'all.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. And I had to tie this into because you already know Whoopi Goldberg was a part of the original Color Purple. Y'all dressing up to go see the Color Purple? Y'all be in y'all
I-
suits?
No.
I am.
I'm not.
I'm be
I
dressed up
am
like
not.
see it.
No, I'm not. You walking in there, three Negroes.
Why
No.
want dress up Harpo? Why want dress up in Harpo for?
Why would I
You gotta
wear
be
that?
Hoppo.
Like
You gotta be
straight
Dress
Hoppo.
Harpo.
country. Oh, these little country Negroes here.
Hoppo. Who this woman?
I ain't gonna do that. But I will be taking I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But my wife never seen The Color Purple. So I don't know if I take her to go see this one or she needs to see the original one.
Yeah,
the
no,
original
she needs to
first.
see the original first.
See the
Yeah,
original
she need to
first.
see the original one first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like,
'Cause
don't tell nobody else that. Don't tell nobody else that.
that's what I said, man, come on, man.
Yeah,
I
that's-
said, come on, really? She said, I never
Like-
seen. And you know what's so crazy? When black people say that, they say it low, so they don't want everybody else to see. You know, I got something to tell you. I ain't never seen The Color Purple before. Like, what?
and they say it out like, you ain't never seen The Color
Yeah,
Purple.
Wait, where you been? What rock you just climbed from up under?
They
question their childhood.
And that's
like,
my
who is
friend
your
too.
mama?
Like friend.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
Do I need to come over there and me and her have us a girl day and so me and her can watch The Color Purple?
We
Never
should do like a
watched.
game night one day, y'all.
We should. We
That would be
should.
dope.
We should do a game night, get together. You know, yeah, we got enough of us.
Some tailgating or something
Some, y'all. We need
for
to
the
hang out.
Astros.
I know we be
Yeah,
busy.
for the Astros, because there ain't gonna be no tailgating for that team on down
Because
there.
he not
on-
coming if it's for the
Kirby.
Texans. Well, he at this way. Wait, no, that way.
That guy.
This guy over here.
This guy.
All we gonna
Yeah,
hear
no,
is jokes the whole
it's
night
one-
about the Texans and how
that's a
horrible they
picnic.
are.
That ain't no tailgate. That's a picnic. That's a meet and greet. We can do that on Zoom. We ain't got to go over there.
For the Astros, then for the Astros, because me and my husband are Astro fans. So hey, that sounds like a good idea. They have watch parties too, like in some of those,
Mhm.
you know, right around Minute Maid, they be having like those little restaurants and little bars and stuff. They be having like watch parties and stuff. This is just an idea.
Yes, indeed.
I'm with it.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. Shay's. Sorry, that's my little drum roll. The Shay's music minute. Sis, go ahead, take it away.
Hey, what's up? This is Tashay's Music Minutes, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Offset has a new album out. It's called Set It Off. It's really dope. Y'all should definitely check it out. There's a lot of artists on there. Your favorite artists may be on there, so definitely check the album out. Also, Mr. Drake has a new album out. Very nice album. Very controversial. There were some people who liked it, some people who didn't. So check the album out. Let us know how you feel about the album. Also, Megan Thee Stallion did announce that she is no longer with The Rock. Yes, so she did mention that she will be funding her next project, fully funded by her, and that she's also not on a label. So we're gonna just send her some positivity her way on her new road. Also, we want to send congratulations to DeVito and his wife, who just welcomed twins. So we're gonna tell them congratulations double time. Congratulations on the new bundles of joy. Also, Sergio Brown was seen getting into a little altercation, you know what I'm saying, being extradited from Mexico back to the United States, being that he is one of the #1 suspects in his mother's murder. So yeah, y'all might want to check into that. Also, we want to mention that Shannon Sharp had a few little prefaces when it comes to the restroom and women and his relationships. He said he's not playing with none of that. So you got a little rumble in the tummy, you better go catch a bathroom downstairs. So yeah, check out the story. Also, Freerio has a new back tattoo that says, "Stop talking behind my back." Y'all rocking with it or not? And lastly, we want to say happy birthday to Ashanti. Yes, happy birthday to Ashanti. Everyone loves Ashanti. We see you doing your thing. Nelly pulled out with the bling bling. Yes, so rain on me. All right, y'all. Bye. Y'all have a great one. This has been Tashay's Music Minutes.
And to some other news, this is a new hit show that just that just started hitting NBC that everybody's been talking about. Found. Crime drama, mystery, thriller, directed by Demaine Davis. I'm hearing some great things. I got to sit back and watch it as well too. I got to catch up. It's been 2 episodes so far. Great cast with Shanola Hampton, Mark Paul Gosselaar, Kelly Williams, Brett Dalton, Arlene Escarpeta. I'm butchering the names. Gabrielle Wash, Karan. I'm not going to pronounce the last name. I'm just butchering his last names, but everywhere it goes, NBC's Found. Y'all need to check this out because I've been hearing some real good things, and it looks really intense. If you have not seen that trailer, you need to watch that trailer, and then you need to go ahead and watch that show. I'm putting that on my list. I'm putting up, and shout out to Demaine Davis as well. She's been doing her thing. She's been getting a lot of kudos and great news and all that. She's so proud of it. She's a director, producer of The Found. I think she also did Naomi as well. Self-made on Netflix. Queen Sugar on so many titles that she's been a part of. Station 19. Her work speaks for itself, man. And one of the articles says NBC boasts success for latest crime procedurals as Found becomes network's best Peacock launch to date. So yeah, man. Hopefully we can get you on the show. I don't know if you can still talk about it because of strike, but we'll be dope to have you on the show. But anyways, yeah, man, NBC's Found. Y'all take a look at it. And last but not least, two quick things. Daredevil looks like it's getting a revamped. Yeah, Kevin Feige, he spoke out about it. They were saying that there was some things that was like, yank, let's pull it and let's fix this up. And I'm happy to say that now they're really taking a step back and looking over some things, because sometimes we'll look at the money and keep going forward. Like, yeah, throw this out there, throw it out there. Pause.
And it loses its quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I heard they redoing for a third time Blade.
Yeah.
I like Blade.
We ain't gonna never see Blade.
I like Blade.
We ain't gonna never see Blade.
I like vampire stuff. I don't know why. I like vampire stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as saying I'm hope we see Blade, but They keep redoing it, redoing it. They got
Mhm.
rid of the director. They got another one. They do it. The writers
Just over and over.
over and over and over again.
Mhm.
It's like, oh my
It
god.
better be the most fire movie I see too.
I hope so.
Boy.
They better come with it.
Better call. It's a brother out there by the name of Wesley Snipes.
Hmm.
You know what? Wesley probably being petty. He like, see,
Very.
I told you, hey man, if you know, yeah. Oh, another writer said, hey, well, you know, just call me. What do you say? God don't play about me.
Hmm. No, for real. I really liked Blade, like all of them. Um,
Yeah,
I was definitely a Blade fan. I just like vampire movies. I don't know why. I just like vampire stuff. So I was definitely one of your True Blooders. I love True Blood. Blade, Vampire in Brooklyn, one of my favorite
I was
movies.
just about to say you better call all the black vampires. You better call Max
Yes.
Max from Vampire in Brooklyn. You better call Blade. You better call the True Blood cast. You better call,
Black ear.
get drunk black.
Mm-hmm.
The
Get drunk.
Count on Sesame Street.
One.
Count
Oh,
on Sesame
Dracula.
Street. Really, Chris?
Get all the vampires. Get all the famous vampires out there.
Please.
One, two. Two.
So did you like Twilight too? You liked it that as
Go
well?
ahead, Joe. I did. I like Twilight. I liked it when they added like the werewolf, thing to it. I mean, I just like vampire stuff. I don't know why.
You better get Van
I just like
Helsing.
them.
You better get Underworld. What's the name?
Yes.
Castlevania.
Anything that have vampires, I'm watching. I don't know. I like vampires.
There's just something about
But I don't
vampires.
know if y'all was True Blood fans, but I literally, me and my husband Ben watched it. I mean, that was like one of our favorite shows.
I saw bits and pieces of it, and I heard
I
it.
hate they canceled it. I hate like they didn't continue with True
Right.
Blood. It was really, and it was HBO, wasn't it, on HBO?
I believe so. Yeah.
They just,
HBO
I mean,
got that bad.
they just stopped some. Okay, that's it. Like,
Random,
why
just
not bring it
random.
back?
That must mean you must watch The Government.
Now that one I did not see. Now, don't tell me I missed one.
They suck the life out of America every day. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Oh, this
I'm gonna pick my
must be
face up off the
time
floor
for
because you just did me
Chris's
wrong
jokes.
on here like that. We supposed to be brothers.
Must be time for Chris's jokes.
We're not at that
It's a
segment
warm-up.
just yet. We
It's a
almost.
warm-up.
It's the warm up.
It's a warm up.
J. Cole.
Here he come, y'all. Here come Chris.
Oh.
Come on, Chris.
Come.
Get him, Chris.
Oh,
Get him.
too hilarious. And to finish this segment off, we got to do this. We got to give a shout out to our brother from another mother, Diallo Riddle, man. He has a podcast out called One Song, and it's been going on for quite some time. Diallo Riddle with luxury, with Diallo Riddle with luxury, called One Song. I got tuned into it as well. Catch up on it. He had already had Richard Webb on it and many others. We already know when Diallo comes with something, he coming with some heat. Great, funny, great people to talk to, great conversations. So shout out to Diallo Riddle and the crew. Keep doing your thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it a pitch for y'all to get where my sad music. In the arms of an angel. In the arms of an angel. If I had a hat, I'll take it off. Hi, my name is James Anthony Joffion Jr. Please bring back Southside to Max or any other streaming services or to your regular television series. That was a show that was greatly cast, not casted, because cast is not a word. But yes,
Southside.
we hear the Just Acting Up show. We miss that. We miss hearing Sasha go hard,
Yeah.
talk about the Southside intro song. We miss seeing Officer Good Night,
Yeah.
Ratata.
Shout out to E3, man.
Yeah, man. E3, everybody on the whole Southside cast, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But it's good to see Diallo still going strong with all his shows, all his success.
Yeah.
Watch and or listen to his podcast, One Song. So yeah.
Hey, we still in the Rolodex too, right?
Call me. Well, you need someone to talk to.
No, not like that. Just for work.
Oh, okay.
Really, guys?
Call
Wait,
Where's
wait,
he going
wait a
with
That's
minute.
a bad song reference.
Yeah.
Chris, put an ad on it. Put an ad on it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Call me.
I don't know where Mike was going. Man.
I don't know. That song just popped up in my head out of the blue. I don't know why.
He done went back.
Satisfaction guarantee. I give you what you need.
He went back. If y'all don't know this song,
If y'all don't know this song, y'all was good in high school. Y'all didn't get into no trouble, cause no problems with your mama, none of that. You waited until after high school.
Too funny. All right, good people. We're going to talk to an actor, voiceover artist, writer, all that and more. Mr. D. Elliot Woods be joining us. Y'all won't miss this. It's going to be a great one. Stay locked. Just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I got to do an introduction like that because I'm trying to hype myself up, man. We got a special guest in the building, Mr. D. Elliot Woods. Round of applause.
Hey. No, man, I appreciate y'all for having me on. How you doing this morning?
Man, good.
Doing well, man.
Bright and early like the orange juice, like I said earlier.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Same thing out here. Sun hadn't even come up yet.
Man.
Damn.
What they say, the doodles ain't even cocking yet.
Nothing.
When you beat the rooster, you piss the rooster off that you up early. I'm like, hold on, man, that's my job to wake you. Hold on, wait.
Exactly. Yeah, my dog is out. He's looking in the window right now like, dude, what are we doing?
Oh, man.
He's not even up yet.
This ain't a part of the routine, homie.
what kind of dog is it?
Siberian Husky. His name is Winter.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. He digs up my yard and everything else. So we have our tussles, but I'm gonna win eventually.
Right.
Got to. Now, before we start off these questions, I gotta say this. Now, when you send, because we always look at the emails and everything. Now, when you sent the email to us, it was so well done and professional. And then later on, I started laughing because I was like, man, this brother cool, man. He was laughing, joking around. Do you always have that good spirit, man? Like, I mean, I know you, like, I just felt like a different vibe. I'm like, man, this brother cool, man.
Oh, man. Well, one, thank you. But it's so much easier to be yourself. I by the way, I cuss a little bit every now and then, so I'm trying to, clamp that down. But instead of messing around, and trying to put out the representative instead of being you, because eventually you got to show up, on camera like you guys. Everybody in here is an actor, so you got to tell the truth. It's just easier to remember as opposed to, okay, how was I acting when I was with them, or how was I acting when I met her? It's so much easier to just be you. And if somebody don't like it, I'm good. That's cool. Yeah. Because we weren't going to work together well anyway.
You go.
I know that's right.
Go.
So,
go ahead.
Let's go ahead and let's get into it. So tell us about your career and how did you get started in this field?
Okay. It started off, I'm originally from Indiana. I'm in Los Angeles now, well, obviously. And let's see, my mother and father split. And so my mom went out to the Bay Area where she had a brother. And so I was, of course, I'm a baby, so I have no say in the matter. And we get out there, and I'm really a baby at this point, so I don't remember anything. Long story short, her brother, my uncle, and Morgan Freeman were in the armed services together. So when I was little and growing up, guess who used to be my backup babysitter? So to me, he was just Mr. Freeman. And eventually I started seeing him on TV. By the way, and then after a few years, we moved back to Indiana. But I remembered him.
Right.
So anyway, I started seeing him on TV, and I'm like, is that him? And I went to the movies. I don't even remember the movie, but he had this role, and I was just like, oh, wow. And so that's what planted the seed, is because that was somebody that I knew that was actually up on the screen. I thought that was a whole nother group of people that were born someplace else, but it's like, I know that cat. And so the seed was planted there. And then when I went to college, I played basketball and all that good stuff. And I had a leg injury, so I was going to take an easy class, because I was pouting because my little leg was hurt. And ended up taking a class with a visiting professor who ended up being Alfred Woodard. And the class after that was with Bill Duke. So independently, both of them said, you know what, you might have something, you might want to come out to Hollywood. And I'm from Indiana, so I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm thinking, you got to get you a good job and all that stuff. And I did after I graduated. But in the back of my mind, I knew I had enjoyed this acting thing. And one day I was sitting in a meeting. Y'all remember MCI, telecommunications?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had a pretty good little job there. I was in charge of training and development for MCI. And I got a promotion, and something told me if I took the check and moved to Washington, D.C., that I would never follow my dream. So I turned down the promotion, paid off all my bills, and moved out to L.A. with $200 in my pocket. And I looked up Bill Duke, and he and Alfred kind of pointed me in some directions, but they didn't really help me, which I was confused about. And I just kind of went about my business and, dated everybody, all the models and actresses for the first 2-3 years. And then I realized, okay, well, you kind of wasting time. And I finally got serious about acting and then started booking jobs.
Man, that is the most coolest origin story.
That was.
That was cool.
Well, thank you. I'm hoping I'm not running my mouth too much.
No, you're fine.
I got a question. So did the models that you were dating and, the women that you were dating at the time, did they help you any with your career?
And not my career. No, I'm kidding. No, I ended up meeting a lot of people that I probably otherwise wouldn't have met. And you don't know how networking is actually going to, help. And I never looked at it as networking. It was just like, oh, wow. The same as you guys just said about me. It's like, oh, that dude's pretty cool. Right. And I also had some times where, it could have went left, but it didn't. Like I believe I'm the only, I hope he don't hear it. I think I'm the only person that ever cussed out Mike Tyson to his face and lived to tell the story.
Whoa.
Wow.
It was a case of Long Island iced teas and me at a club, and literally I was standing by at a rail looking down at the dance floor, and there was a whole bunch of people around me because it was Whitney Houston's birthday party, and all this stuff was going on, and I'm tripping because I'm the only one that ain't famous that's up here in the VIP room, right? And so anyway, there's this crowd of people around. And all of a sudden I feel this surge of pushing and shoving, and it almost knocks me down. And so when I'm picking myself up, I'm like, who in the, I'm not going to say what I said, but this is how it went. What in the hell is wrong with you? Didn't you see me standing there? Okay. Now, I'm sure y'all heard that hesitation.
Yeah, we heard that.
The dude was standing right here. It was him that did the pushing. And he was so surprised I was yelling at him. He was like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't see you standing there. And I said, oh, it's okay. And I just stood there and I'm just like, man, I hope this dude, I stood there for 10 seconds on the strength trying to be a man. And after about 10 seconds, I said, okay, well, I guess it's about time to go home. Because I didn't want for it to register and him punch me and knock me downstairs. I was just like, oh, man. Anyway, that kind of stuff happens all the time.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So when Morgan Freeman used to watch you, did he ever get on you? That would be epic. Like how would that be? Like, I mean, God, like, did he ever get on you? Morgan,
no, I wasn't big enough to cause no trouble. I wasn't big enough to cause no trouble. Not then. And actually, I just remember flashes of him. And then later in life, when you get a little taller, a little bigger, then to meet him again, it was kind of like, oh yeah, okay, but no, I don't remember nothing traumatic, nothing like that. Okay. Just a gentle soul, like he is.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Exactly.
Now Morgan be like, I can't watch him.
Elliot as he ran down the street. Like, did you know? Yeah,
man. Before I ask you the next question, it feels like already in this interview, it feels like you need to have a cartoon where you tell these small little stories or something. You be a cartoon character and tell these
Hey man,
stories.
don't give me no ideas. I already write. I got so much stuff
Yeah.
popping out of here now. Oh, but that's a great one.
Yeah, they add another one. Add another one right there, bro. So, you have so many roles you've done over the years. What has been your favorite so far to you, your own personal ones?
Ooh, favorite role?
Yeah.
I had an opportunity. It's one thing like when you go guest star, whatever, and going show to show, and even get a part in a movie or something. And when you finally get a chance to help carry a film, so one of my first experiences doing that was for a Lifetime movie. I know it sounds crazy. I think it came out, was it last year or the year before? It's called something about a stalker. I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
But long story short, I was one of the 3 main stars in the film. And it wasn't so much the film, but it was the experience of actually like, okay, this isn't coming in the room and saying telephone for you, Bob. It's like, you know, if you don't make this character believable, then the movie's going to fall apart. Or you're going to get fired. One of those 2 things. So that was probably my favorite just because of the experience in that regard. Other stuff, here comes another short story. Do we have time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember a show called Boston Legal?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I went in for an audition for Boston Legal for this big old, a huge guest star role, right? And you know how it is as an actor. Sometimes you go in and it's like, yeah, I was pretty good. Or else, it's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one, I went in, met the casting director. And as it was coming out of me, I knew it was like, pop, home run, baby. This is going over the wall. It was note perfect. And after I was done, she was like, oh man, that's fantastic. I was like, well, thank you. And she said, would you mind reading this other role? And I was like, okay. And she gave me the sides and it was a smaller role. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right. So I went, studied, came back, did well, and, left. By the time I got to my car, my agent was calling, hey, they loved you. They want you to go to the callback. So, all right, great. So I go back that afternoon. Same thing. I'm reading in front of about 13 people, including David Kelly, who was the executive producer for this show. Right. And I read the first role, and this time it was better than earlier in the afternoon. I killed it. And then she immediately said, would you mind reading that other role that I gave you? And I'm just like, this babe is working against me here, but okay. So I do that. Long story short, I end up booking the smaller role. And I was like, what was that about? Well, whatever. Let me just go on and go do my job. So I get on set. This is, a few days later or the next week. And, you can feel the energy shift if you're standing around talking to somebody, but you notice that people start, instead of walking, they're kind of running. And, it's like the energy level picked up. Next thing I know, somebody screams out, hey, Elliot, they want to see you over on set. It's time for a run through, with the A cast or the number 1 cast. I'm like, okay. So I go over, and I already knew that William Shatner was on the show. But when I turned the corner, it was William Shatner, a gentleman by the name of Rene Auberjonois, who's big in the Star Trek universe, Candice Bergen, who is legendary in Hollywood, and Michael J. Fox, and me. And I was just like, oh, that's why they wanted me here. Because long story short, all of my scenes were with those people, and I was the only one that wasn't famous. Yeah. And I realized it was like, okay, they wanted me in this because they knew I wasn't gonna melt, around that level of talent. Yeah. And at the end of the week, after we did all the scenes and everything else, I just knew that this was my big break. And at the end of the week, they usually say, okay, everybody, Elliot Woods is wrapped, and everybody claps. At the end of the week, those 4 people came towards me and they were like, man, you were fantastic. And I just felt like I was in the club, right? Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is it. This is the break. And what ended up happening was I was the star of the B storyline. There's an A storyline and there's a B storyline. And on that episode, I was the star of the B storyline. They ended up pulling the B story and putting in a whole different B story line. And I got cut out of the whole show, which I'd never heard of before. And I was depressed and everything else. And then I realized the most important thing was that I knew that I belonged at a certain level. And I didn't realize that till later, but that's what the experience taught me. So
nice.
That was a long way to go to answer the question, but
No,
that was, it ended up being my favorite experience, even though it hurt like hell. It really did. Because I was like, and you done told everybody and your grandmother to watch the TV.
Right.
Like, well, where are you, baby?
yeah.
That's the right channel. Okay.
Yeah, right.
No, that's a beautiful story, because like perseverance and keep going, and that's, I think a lot of us as up and coming actors or just actors period need to hear that, because we all talked about the meet, Shay, Chris, Mike, all of us. We had the guest on last week. We were saying like we gave our all in that one scene where we thought that was gonna be it, and then you see nothing. Something
else happens, you know, but that's the thing, is you just have to remember, you know, everybody's path is different. Your big break was being born and getting to do this, and you know, like what you're doing right now, you're doing your own project. You are making your damn break. So I'm like, hey, go for it. That's what you got to do. And then somebody else will see you and say, oh, would you please be in my $50 million movie? And you're like, yeah, I can squeeze that in.
I think I can do that.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. So we have so many viewers who are parents, and I know that part can get a little bit crazy. Some of us are parents as well. How do you balance being, you know, a father and also balance show business?
First off, them kids ain't mine. No, I'm kidding.
I know, right? I say that sometimes.
No, it's a tough balance. It's really not that difficult, to be honest with you, because, you know, once they get of age and everybody's in school, then the only issue is, you know, getting folks to school. And unfortunately, mom and I aren't together. So most of the time, that's not an issue for me. But when they were smaller, I would always get them from school. That was the thing that was difficult. But then I would just take them to the auditions with me, so on and so forth. And there were times when I was working and I couldn't get them. But, you know, you just make arrangements and have a babysitter or someone else pick them up. It's actually not that bad of a deal. It's really tougher, more on an emotional level now than it was when they were smaller, because you know, now it's like when they call, it's not their mom talking, it's them. And I've got 3, and they each have different, one's in the 5th grade, one's a junior in high school, and one's a junior in college. So they all have different interests and issues that pop up. And when they call dad, it's business time. So that's when it's hard, because sometimes I'm studying for auditions like you guys, or I'm coaching somebody for their audition, or working, and then you get these calls, and it's a serious thing because it's reaching my desk. So, you know, that's when it's hard to balance. But for the most part, it's actually a pretty easy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing that with us as well, too.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, sure.
You you do voiceover work as well too.
Yeah.
And I hate to put you on the spot,
All
but
right.
what celebrity impression can you do the best?
You know what? I used to do, who did I get? I used to do Shaquille O'Neal, but I haven't done it in 1,000 years. But I'm not really an impressionist. Usually when I get hired for voiceover, it's because they either want this guy that you're listening to now, or or they want the guy that can give you a certain feel. You know, and so I'm usually, what you have to determine as a voiceover person and an on-camera commercial actor is, okay, is this about me and the scene, or is it about it's always about the product, but it's either you're delivering a feeling through your acting, or you're just making the emphasis to make the product look good. And so those are the two things you have to balance. I don't really do celebrity impressions and all that stuff because that's not my bag at all. I suck at it. I really do.
Right.
I can see you doing Shaq though. I can definitely see you doing Shaq.
you know what's so cool? Me, Chris, and James and Tashay, we went to Comic Palooza. I think it was last year, I believe.
It was this year.
It was this year.
Earlier.
Okay. So the guy that plays the voiceovers for Kratos, Christopher Judd, he was there, right? And he was talking on the panel. So everybody that has played the game, they asked him, they said, "Hey, could you do the rage, or could you do this?" And he looks at the audience, he say, "Well, how big is your check?"
Boom. Yeah, boom. Yeah, I'm just not gonna just take my pants down out here. That's cool. Yeah, that's real.
I like doing voiceovers. I want to do more voiceovers. But I want to go into like cartoon Disney kind of feel. Like I love cartoons still at this age. I have a little daughter.
Yeah, okay. Good deal. I've got some friends that actually do animation, and the reason that they get on is because they can pull out different characters. There's some that can only do like 5 or 6, but I know one young lady who probably has voiced probably 80 different cartoons, and she's like the main person on all these cartoons. And she goes to that character immediately. Like there's no warm up, no nothing. It's mind blowing the amount of talent that's walking around. So the reason I bring that up is if you're talking about doing animation, it's usually not because you can do one voice. It's because you can do a bunch. So get your A game ready.
I like to do the singing part of it too. Like I like to sing, and I like to bring. What I really want to do is a part where it's a character, but she also sings.
Okay. Oh, you might have to do like Jaffe then and get your project.
Right there.
Get your own project and start doing it. 2-minute cartoons or something on the internet. You never know.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Sure.
Now, we know you're a writer, right? You have a book that's coming out. Go ahead and tell us more about your book that you're working on or that's released.
Oh, it's already out. It's called Rise of the Unicorn. It's a suspense thriller. And let's see. Now, for the audio book, I did 55 different characters. Now, again, I'm not an impressionist, so I really only did like 10 different voices for some of the main characters. And I had an actress friend of mine do the role of good grief, it's early in the morning, so I can't remember everybody's name right now. But the main character, the main female character in the book, Evelyn Kennedy, because it was important to me that she have a very distinct, separate voice than me doing different versions of me. The book itself is about a negotiator, Los Angeles-based, a brother named Gus Martin, and he is called to a failed bank heist because the robbers didn't get away. They've got something like 30 some odd hostages inside the bank. And so obviously he's there to help get the people out, without people getting killed, so on and so forth. However, halfway through this experience, he realizes that he is actually the target of the Unicorn. That's the terrorist group that's on the inside. And he has to give them something that is more valuable than money, which is in his background, but he's not aware of that. So they force him to do an on-camera interview where the reporter gets the questions from the Unicorn, has to open up the envelope on camera and read off of this pre-prepared list of questions. And if he doesn't tell the truth, somebody dies. And meanwhile, you know how whenever anything happens, there's always a crowd that gathers around.
Yeah.
So there's this huge crowd that's gathered, around this area where the bank is located because they're trying to see, what are the police doing, the helicopters, this, that, and the other. and people are doing all the social media stuff. So literally, when he does this interview, damn near everybody in the world is watching this situation take place and hearing the gun go off when people are getting killed on the inside, until he figures out why they want him to be the person, on camera. And then it becomes a cat and mouse game, because once he figures it out, he can't blurt out, the answer to the situation. So he has to work through it. But think of it this way. Inside Man, The Usual Suspects, and Die Hard, except this will make you cry. And there's a social message specifically for us. I put it in as a love letter for us that I think that people are really going to enjoy. And it's actually doing pretty well. It was number 12 the other day when I looked on the Amazon list. Thank you. So that was a shock, because I haven't really done a lot of publicity for it. But so it's actually doing pretty well. And now the next goal is to get it made into a feature film, so I can be like Jaffe. It's like I wrote it. I wrote a part in there for me, and we're gonna pull this bad boy together, because I know a ton of folks that are really interested in doing it. So obviously now it's just the money thing.
I love that.
Yeah,
That
sounds like a great.
Sounds really amazing.
I'm actually ordering it.
Well, I'll definitely send y'all a copy if you guys like audiobooks or what have you.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
I love to read.
Yes. Listen to it, read it, all of it, man. That sounds like
Okay.
a hit.
Yes.
This man
Thank
said this number 12 without public. Come on, I got to give you
Come
another
on.
applause.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank you very much. Yeah, well, hopefully it'll keep going, because I actually did it because I got a ton of stuff going.
Mhm.
I had actually started this book. I was probably halfway to 3/4 finished with it. And I said, you know what, I'm going to write the script now. So I wrote the script, started shopping it. And, people give you, there's real feedback that they give you on your writing. And sometimes they're just kind of doing the gatekeeper thing. And I realized, you know what, I can keep doing this and banging my head against the wall. Or like Jaffe, I can just go out, I will write this book. And if that catches on, one, it grows the intellectual property value of the piece. So now I've got a bigger IP. Now, if it catches on as a book, an audio book, now they got to come see me, as opposed to me trying to take something in and going, will you please read this?
Right.
And it's like,
Standing in the cold.
We were hoping to talk to you. And I'm like, where's the money? Where's the money?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question, because as a writer as well, when you face with writer's block, like how do you overcome that? What do you have a certain method that you use when you face with writer's block, or just can't get the thought out on paper and you're just stumped?
If I can't get it out clear, I at least write down the concept, and I'll just come back to it. And a lot of times it comes when I might be driving on the freeway or whatever, and it hits me, and then I will pick this bad boy up and talk it right on into the phone and pull it out later.
Nice.
Yeah, but
That'll work.
most of the time I don't really have writer's block per se. It's a matter of getting it. It's like, one, you write this much stuff first. As in, if this is your paragraph. And then it's like, okay, what is not necessary? And it shrinks it down. That's the biggest part. That's the hardest part for me is cutting everything down, still saying the same thing, but saying it more effectively.
Right. I agree. Same here, man. Couple more questions.
And I know it's good dialogue, especially when I'm doing drama. I know it's great dialogue when I can feel it.
Yeah.
And then if I say it out loud, it's like that stuff. That stuff is true.
Amen to that, man.
Yes.
A few more questions, and we get you out of here.
Okay, no problem.
So let's see. So SWAT, Ballers,
Yes.
Drake and Josh. You definitely shown your range over the years, man. But what show that's out right now that you can really see yourself being as a mainstay?
SWAT's an easy one. I'm trying to think of my natural personality is more comedic, so comedy would be easier, and it's a set schedule on a sound stage, so that would be an easier thing. But let's see what's going on now. That I would enjoy. Is that part of the wrinkle too?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there are any good legal shows on, because I like smart dialogue.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I like non-stereotypical stuff. You know, I do the stereotype stuff, you know, for money. But it's like, if I have my pick, I would rather have something just really smart and cool. I'm trying to think of something. What's coming to mind is Scandal. Because I used to enjoy that show because Papa Pope,
Man,
is the business.
Papa Pope.
I would watch the show. It's just like, and just replay this dude's speeches, because it's like, Jesus, if you could just give me some dialogue like that.
Yeah.
That would be the thing for me. If I could, you know, pull it off, if I could get a role like that on a show like that, that would be awesome.
So
I could definitely see you in Scandal.
So you like movies like that as well too, right?
I do, and I like silly movies too. You should see something. I got one that I'm working on called MF Had It Coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
And you know exactly what that's about right there. But it's a dark comedy, and I think it's going to be hilarious. But yeah, I like drama, and actually, if you looked at my resume, you would see that literally half of it for TV, half is comedy and half is drama. So this fits me perfectly.
My favorite, say, I don't want to call it like smart movie, because then it makes categorize everybody as dumb movies. But
right.
I say legal drama was The Firm with Tom Cruise. That is one of my favorites.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I like those too. Yeah, those are awesome, man.
Yeah, that's my one. Like Wall Street, like The Merge and The Big Short and movies.
The Big Short was the business. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes.
And honestly, that's not putting anybody else down. It's like, you know, it's like all of us are actors, but each of us is selling a different product. It's like, you know, if you selling Coke and I'm selling Pepsi, it's like, you know, it doesn't make it bad. But if there's a whole bunch of people selling Pepsi, then why am I going to add to that? If I can,
Frank
do
Lucas
this other over here.
Frank Lucas said something about Pepsi.
I was just about to say
that.
Here you go. Here
like
you
Coke,
go.
that's a brand name. Like Pepsi, that's a brand name.
That's a brand name.
That's a brand name. My bad. I don't want trouble. I don't want no trouble. Yeah.
Oh no, you good, brother.
You gotta let us know when you're casting for the book, the movie.
For Rise of the Unicorn?
Yes.
Man, if y'all would come up here, that would be a blast. That would be an absolute blast. Well, I will definitely keep you guys in mind, and you know, and I mean that seriously. I'm not the LA dude that's like, oh, we should get together and have lunch.
And then never get together.
Never
got together.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember that guy that said that we get together?
Yeah. Call my assistant. She handles that, and it's like, oh, okay, we're doing that now.
Yeah, we're doing that right now.
Oh yeah, there's nothing for us to get an airplane ticket, train ticket. Trust me, they were laughing at me.
No. If it's my film, I'm sending. Don't know. You fly on me, but but that would be a trip to have this be the meeting point. Yeah, and this would be the thing you would talk about on your interviews. Well, we actually met back when, you know. That's right. How it happens.
Yes, sir.
Part of part of your journey, part of your story.
Yeah, man.
So, what gems or advice can you share with the audience that could help them along the way with their acting journeys, as well as us, just life in general?
Okay, I got a couple. One is that was a lot of ups and downs in life, but in this business, I have literally been told at an audition, that was amazing. Go home and pack your bags because we're going to leave to go to Canada tomorrow. We just got to finalize some stuff, this, that, and the other. I race home, pack. I'm so excited. And I'm just waiting on this confirmation call because I'm going to Canada tomorrow. and then they don't even call you.
Oh wow.
And it's like, you know, and you're just sitting there like looking out the window like, well, maybe they're just going to send the car. It's like, no, dude. Yeah.
Daddy went to the store to get the milk.
Exactly. He's getting them cigarettes again. But what I was going to say about that is that life is hard. This business can be really, really tough. So if you don't have a big ass why, and that's WHY, that keeps you going, it's got to be something more than, oh, I want to be famous, or yeah, I'd really kind of sort of like to be an actor. It's like, no, dude, you have to have a reason and something that's going to drive you through those tough times. The second thing would be to try your best to never or don't stay in a relationship where you are not being supported in your goals as an artist. Because there are people who will be attracted to you because of your personalities, your looks, you know, all of that. And they like the sound of you being in the business. But the fact that you got 3 auditions that you've got to do. And so now, even though we were going to go to the movies, I can't because I got to do these auditions now. If that person doesn't understand that lifestyle and isn't flexible, I mean, they can be disappointed, obviously. But if they work against you reach your dreams, that person is not for you. So there's that. And steal from everybody. But ultimately, your secret weapon is there ain't nobody that can do you better than you. So bring you to the character, because that's going to be what makes it stand out. It's like you can do all of the, like Denzel in every movie, he's got that one where he looks over his shoulder, does all of that. That's fine. That's what he does. But there are some things that you do that you can bring to the character that will make it unique. And again, nobody can beat you being you.
That's right.
I love that.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Oh, very cool, man. That's what we're here for. Try to get everybody to where they need to be in this life, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man.
Really appreciate it. Can you tell the audience where we can find you at on social media or?
Oh man, the pressure. Let's see. All right. Well, to find me, let's see, on IG and Twitter, it'll be under just like it's spelled there, D Elliot Woods, all one word, no period. On IG, Twitter, and on Facebook, it's something else. I'm easy to find that way. And then as far as the project is concerned, everywhere it's Unicorns, plural. Excuse me, Unicorns Rise Up. That's on Facebook, Twitter, IG. I have TikTok. I don't get it. So I haven't done it yet. So I'm sorry. I failed mightily.
No,
we're gonna have to get you one TikTok video out there. We're just gonna have to do
hey, maybe I can take this and make some kind of video and just like, all right, I'm TikToking, I'm doing it.
There you go.
That's a great idea.
Hey, I want to thank you guys because, like I said before we got started on the show, this might make me cool for about 2 weeks with my own daughter. So I want to thank you. It'll make Thanksgiving wonderful. I really appreciate you. No, this is
man. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
All right, good people. This is the segment where Chris comes out with the knockout blow as he stretch and get ready, then stop to the mic and with the cold comedic flow. Chris, come to the. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't. Sleep deprived, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, what's up on who gets the award for acting the fool today?
Acting the fool. We heading to Mike's favorite state, the state of where, Mike?
Florida,
Marion County, Florida. A Florida woman. She was arrested for leaving Walmart without paying for her items, right? Because, well, you want to know why? She said she thought security was trying to holler at her.
Oh, hell no.
All right, won't you, lady?
Catherine E. She was arrested and charged with petite retail theft for the incident. Walmart told deputies that the suspect left the store without paying. Footage shows her walking around the store for about 3 hours and then walking to the tire shop, passing several cash registers, then leaving the store. Eves was walking towards the exit and the asset protection guy tried to talk to her, telling her several times to go back inside. She yelled back at him and walked away. Now she told the deputies that she thought he was trying to holler at her, so she ran out the store. And so what she had in hand, she walked out of the store with 2 hair color kits, 2 drill batteries, shampoo, and a few other random items totaling $160. So Eve said that no cashiers were at the front area, so that's why she left the store. And the deputies asked her why she didn't go to a different area to pay. She wasn't able to give a valid answer, so she was transported to the Marion County Jail, but has since been released.
Polo Tink Tink. That's what we're gonna call her. Polo Tink
Tink. Come on now, you guys act like y'all ain't never done that before. When
No,
you at the line and they didn't check that water at the bottom of that basket. Oh, y'all didn't say nothing because I swear I didn't say anything. I looked at that lady like, all right, man, I didn't say nothing.
But that's the one item. She had a battery drill. Ma'am, what is you finna do with this battery drill? I mean, and you got hair products.
Yeah, up to $160. I don't think that was just no. Yeah, it wasn't just
no mistake.
Right. $160. I can see like here, no, maybe like a little drink or something, a little bag of chips. No, she had $160 worth of stuff.
I can just see her now. Officer, he was trying to talk to me.
Well, I tried, lady. I tried.
Anybody trying to talk to you, lady?
He
Shut up.
to get my phone number.
Put these handcuffs on you.
He said he was gonna buy all of this stuff.
You know,
Then he just disappeared. I don't know where he went. I think he went outside. So I went out there to go and get him. I ended up at the car.
It's like one of those things though, like she just, some people are just self-absorbed. You know what I mean? Just like Instagram influencers. I know that I'm sure a lot of Instagram influencers love shopping at Walmart so much because they just can't get enough of self-checkout.
Yeah.
And Walmart, Walmart is known for selling so many different stuff. They sell everything now at Walmart. Like you can even get an artificial leg there. And people have even been stealing those. I don't know if you know that. Somebody got caught stealing those. But I'm stumped as to why. But
here at the Just Acting Up Show, we do not make fun of the disabled, the ones. Okay, we do not steal parking lots for handicapped parking lot spots. We support all, and all is love.
I got a question.
Wait, Chris, wait. Prosthetic legs. It's the prosthetic person in Walmart right now, Chris. That's on aisle 10.
Did they roll out?
Roll out.
Jay, don't join into this foolishness. Everybody know that Walmart got those carts. If you are not able, God bless.
No, Mike. You always come at me for my jokes. And people even coming at me. They be coming at me by stealing. They accuse me of stealing other jokes and being a plagiarist. But that's their words, not mine. You'll catch that later on your way home.
I'm already home. I ain't catch it.
I caught it. No, that was pretty good.
Let's go, Chris.
I get that one.
Thank you. That was man is far from home. Far from home.
Can't see me.
Can't see.
Far from home.
I see the.
Yeah, hey man, hey man, I feel bad about that joke with the prosthetic leg. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
I tried to hop on to another subject, but
before. Okay,
I saw that. I got that one.
Was injured.
Did you just hear what he said? He said I tried to hop on to.
I caught that one too. I'm catching what he's saying.
You are a menace.
He's being a menace today.
Lord, that's my boy Chris. Let's go, Chris.
Have your day,
Let's go.
All right, y'all. We're about to get into the balance act, so y'all don't go nowhere. Stay locked into Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Balancing Act, where we give out great news for people who deserve awards for great things they have done over the time in their lifespan, or we just acknowledge others who deserve flowers, man. But for this Balancing Act, we give out healthy news. Riri's Corner, all that and more. But right now, we're gonna take our time out. We're gonna address something. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna talk about something real quick. Now, we are aware that of course, Jada Pinkett Smith and all her news and everything, a tell-all book and all that. But we're gonna talk about another part of that. We already know this is gonna be going on for whatever, because her book, like I said, her book coming out. She gotta get out there, push the book or whatever. I put it to you like this: whatever you put out into the world of your business is ammunition for others to use and fire right back at you. Now, Will Smith we haven't heard anything from Will Smith yet. We do record the show on the Saturday morning, so maybe something might have come out. I don't know. We don't know. We can't tell the future. We just go based off what we feel of a certain situation that happened in our life. But what I can tell you is that you got to be careful what you put out into the world. Plain and simple. We all of us, and all four of these boxes are a part of the entertainment world with acting and everything else, modeling, music, writing, all that jazz. Me personally, I'm a people person to a very, very certain extent. I like to keep my life as private as I can with, kids, family, whatever. I can't control everybody. I can't do this. I can't do that. So if you see one of my family members doing something and you look at James, what about that? How you talk to him? Hey, James can do what James can do in his own household. Chris can do whatever his household, to Shay, Mike, Riri, all of that. We share what we want to share. If we don't share it at all, that's our personal business.
It's none, yeah.
None of you.
None,
Okay,
yeah.
let's be honest, right? Jada Pinkett is not just putting more of Will, like, and from all the clips I've seen, it's Will this, Will that, Will this, Tupac, Will this, Will
and she
that.
smiles.
She's trying to sell books. Let's be real. Let's be honest. This is, we usually don't do talk negative and balancing act, but we're gonna talk about this for a second.
Yeah.
This is an example of a toxic relationship.
Yes, Lord.
It really is, man.
She had this man on a red table talk, crying his heart out. They broke up and got back together, but now she's saying we never really was together.
It makes sense now.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It does.
It's helping us
It
connect
makes sense
to what
it finally clicked.
Yeah, it's helping us. I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I'll just say Will he been fighting for it.
Yeah.
What it seems like, but she's that toxic one.
Yeah. And we're saying all that to say this is that, you got to be careful what you put out there, man. And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying, you got to think about the person who is your partner, your wife, your husband, your family, your kids.
Yeah.
Say that. That's how you know our chemistry right on point. We say at the same time.
Listen, look, because you never know what people going through in their relationships. And I've been married since 2012. I stopped counting after 2016, but we've been together since. I still have to say I stopped counting.
I'm telling my friend.
I stopped counting. It's a long time to say, but ultimately we've been together since 08, 15 years, right? So here's the deal: everything in your relationship has its ups and downs. That's just a fact. No matter the sex, money, things happen, this and that, and the third. But the one thing. Let me get myself together because somebody need to hear this word. But the one thing that should never leave in a relationship, no matter how long you've been together, is the respect. Once the respect is gone, it's over. It's over. And she is not respecting him as the father of her child, and her ex-husband. There's no respect at all. Like, this is not supposed to be shared amongst us. I don't care if it's in the book or not. It's very disrespectful at this point, because it's like what he did, what he didn't do. I didn't tell him to slap him. I was surprised and all this other yada yada yada. You stand with me in public, you can get on my ass in private. That's called respect.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I kind of have two sides to it, right? I feel like she could have did it and expressed what she was feeling, but in a different way.
Yeah.
It's a way to do it. It's a way. You have a platform where you go and talk to people about their relationships and about things, right? So I feel like some of the things that she's already experienced saying things and then it coming back to bite her, right? There's been things that's been talked about on there that has come back to bite all of them, right? So she's already done that, and I think right now what she's trying to do is be like transparent, and not caring about like nobody but her transparent, what she's trying to project right now, right? She's trying to sell the book, of course, yes, right? She's gonna put some juicy things in there. She want you to buy the book. And the thing about it is you can't belittle your relationship or the people around you or that you love for the sale of the book.
That's right. That's where the respect comes, and it's no longer there.
Yeah.
And
some things. I mean, some things is fine if we don't know.
Yeah.
Take it to the grave. Take it to the grave. We do not have to know.
Because it really did click when I went back and I watched the film of the award show when everything was going on. Because when he first mentioned her, when Chris Rock first mentioned her, we did not see frustration at first.
Right.
Out of Will. He was just chilling.
Yeah.
And when she looked over at him, like...
Yeah, like, you ain't gonna do nothing about this?
Like, ain't you supposed to be my husband? That's what people think. You ain't gonna try to defend me or nothing? Then that's when we seen the reaction. And it was a quick reaction. I don't think he thought about what he was gonna do or anything. I just think he reacted and just did. But it makes sense now. It makes sense. That she had to look over there. Right now we still playing like we married, right? I need you to come on come on. But at the end of the day, I feel like the book could have still been a great book without her just adding him out like that, airing him out.
So the message in this balancing act, ladies and gentlemen, be careful what you put out there because it will come back to you. Protect you and your family.
Yeah.
At all times. Be careful. So that's the message. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Will and Jada going forward, but we'll see what happens. But as far as the Just Acting Up show stands, please y'all be careful what you put out to the public.
Yeah, I mean, but didn't the book didn't all of this stuff make you like a little bit more confused? Like, wait, are they together or are they not together?
Man, I don't know.
Are they like I'm like
I just know that I need to sip on something strong.
I just know I stopped counting after 2016.
All right, good people. We're gonna talk about some stuff and we're gonna let Riri come on up in here and talk about Riri's Corner. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did like that. Riri, take it away. Riri's Corner. Let's get it.
Okay guys, so the kids are tasting Pitos today. It is a snack that is just like Funyuns. Let's see how the kids enjoy them.
Pitos, a jam of junk food taste that's plant-based. Crunchy onion rings. Those like vegan Funyuns? Vegan Funyuns. I don't know about the Pitos thing. That's a bit much. But aren't Funyuns already kind of vegan? Like they don't have no milk or anything in Funyuns, do they?
I think
it's just corn.
Oh, so some chips have milk in it.
Okay. I can't imagine it being nasty because it's an onion.
And it's baked, not fried.
It looks like there's a lot in there.
Sound big.
Post flour? What in the world is post flour?
Post flour blend.
Pea flour, lentil flour, fava bean protein, pea fiber. Flour made from peas. Just ground up peas.
Ooh. That smells like straight onion powder.
That's not onion powder. Maybe it's the bag that smells like that.
That's peas. Peas and
something.
I don't think.
Tell me what you think.
It's kind of hard.
yeah, it's a rough chip.
It smells like the rip-off onion they give you at school.
You could throw this in somebody.
This is really straight onion powder. It don't smell like nothing but onions. So that bag is what gave it that initial smell. But
this is hard.
This is gonna be crunchy.
Rock.
It's gonna be, let me see if I break it. Oh no. Okay. Look, it has more of an airy texture.
That's onion and garlic powder.
That's it though.
That's it.
Taste.
Put like a drop of salt in
Go
there.
ahead and taste it. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's a Funyun, but
Yeah.
heavy on that onion powder.
Yeah.
You gotta do something about that.
It tastes like the rip-off onions they give you.
Like heavy on the onion powder. Like just, I feel like if I was cooking and I accidentally puffed the onion powder in my mouth while I was cooking.
You did what?
Why
If I didn't
How
like
you accidentally do that?
because I'm eating it. So like if I'm saying if I was cooking and I was like,
No. How you puff it in your mouth on accident though?
I'm just trying to give an example.
No.
What other instance would I have a bunch of onion powder in my mouth?
I don't know, but why would you?
Because it just tastes like straight onion powder. It don't taste like it's mixed with anything else but onion powder.
So, if you were going in the store, would you buy these?
No. It's an abomination.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel that strongly about it. I just know what Funyuns are supposed to taste like. And that's not it. So,
Yeah, at all.
So, thumbs up, thumbs down.
yeah, I'm gonna thumbs down.
I like them.
Okay.
I wouldn't go in the store and buy them.
What?
They good.
Okay.
Like you eat them if they were there.
Yeah.
So, if mom wanted to just sit and have a snack with you guys, and this was my snack of choice,
Like would we eat it with you if you were offering?
yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't think it's an abomination. I just want to put my money
I take
into
a chip
it.
or two.
I won't put my money into it.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
So there we have it. The kids were not a fan. I know I'll find something they like.
Another good show in the books. Another good show in the book. Why am I in a singing mood? I don't know.
Hey, what number episode is this?
I believe 113.
well.
We got 113 on the ticket. Yep.
That's what's up, man. Great show, man. Shout out again to Mr. Elliot. Mr. Elliot for stopping by. Great conversation, man. Great films you dropped too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Look forward to working with him one day.
Yay. Hey.
Guys, I gotta tell y'all something real quick.
What, man?
The photo shoot that we took,
Mhm.
2 of the pictures are being published in a magazine.
Oh,
What?
In Mirror
What?
Mag. It just came out today. I'm gonna put some stuff up on my on my Instagram and my Facebook about it. But yeah, so Darrell is published because he took the picture, and yeah, they picked it up at Mirror Magazine.
That's what's
Okay. That's
All
what's
right,
up.
then.
Doing good things. Hey.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
That's what's up, man.
We
And
are here.
and more good news. 3 of us got booked, and I'm just so happy, man.
Thank you.
I'm
happy.
I love seeing that, man. 3 of y'all, y'all, to Shay, Mike, and Chris, y'all are booked in some films, man. I love it. I love seeing my people succeed and win, man. I'm so happy. I told one person, I said, I'm gonna be more happy than you when you get good news, and she said,
Yeah.
No, you not. I'm happy seeing my people being booked and busy, man. I love it. So
Appreciate it.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We in the movies. We on TV. Like to say,
Yes, we on TV. And then Mr. Jobs is doing really good with getting everything together for the beginning of the end.
Man, thank y'all, man.
It's gonna be major when it come out.
Major.
Oh yeah,
Major.
mind blowing.
How long when you say this major right here?
Yeah, y'all get with it, get lost, man. Oh man, but Chris, you got any quotes for the day before we get up out of here?
Yes, I do. It says, keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive because your habits becomes your values, and keep your values positive because your values become your destiny.
Wow. Yes,
All in a nutshell, just stay positive.
yes.
Positivity.
That's right.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get up out of here. We see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all. Greatly appreciate y'all. Please and blessings to y'all, man.
Peace out.